Hey guys, so today we're going to be going through the tempo press ups. Now it's just a variation of the normal press up exercise, but this time we're going to be emphasizing controlled contractions throughout all three phases of movement. So the isometric, eccentric, the concentric phases all need to be performed with a set tempo. But first we need to start off with finding our solid structural position. Now this just refers to the position in terms of like your hand width, your stance width on the squat, the position in which you can generate the maximal amount of force without also having a significant trade-off with joint stability. Once you've established that, all you need to do is assume the press up position. So this is with your body in a plank position parallel to the ground, creating a little bit of posterior pelvic tilt, so drawing the abdomen back in towards the spine. Keeping the feet hip to shoulder width apart or slightly narrower. Just bear in mind the narrower your feet are, the greater the stability demand from a rotational standpoint, but once you can do a few press ups, this isn't necessarily something to be concerned about. From here, you're going to slowly retract the shoulder blades, so you're going to create that little bit of scapular retraction just to lengthen the pec muscles, and then you're going to slowly lower yourself down to the ground. Now, again, with this, the eccentric contraction yields us a little bit more proprioceptive feedback, so a bit more feedback from the body to the brain in terms of where our position is. So what you want to do is focus on your technique. So focus on slowly lowering to the ground, keeping that neutral shoulder position so we're not over flaring our elbows, we're not tucking them excessively either. We're not extending at the cervical spine, reaching our head towards the ground. We're just following that natural progression within the horizontal pushing plane of motion at the shoulder joint. Once you get into the bottom position, which is ideally as close to the ground as possible, but again, think about that structure. So think about not trading off joint stability for the amount of force you can produce. So if it means stopping slightly higher, that's absolutely fine. It's about keeping that structural position. And then, even though you're going to be fatigued and you're going to want to push up as fast as can, I want you to focus on pushing up with the desired or the allotted tempo. So nice and controlled, focus on driving through the butt of your palms and the thumb and pinky finger at the same time, and then slowly completing the contraction in the top position with your elbows fully extended.